Hey, welcome to episode 79 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular old guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm happy to have you along for the ride. It's Friday, so remember everyone deployed. Red Fridays. And got woken up early this morning by a call from London, of all places. I didn't answer it. It took me out of a dead sound sleep, and I thought maybe it was an alarm or something, so I was trying to turn off my phone. And no voicemail, so I don't know if it was a wrong number or if somebody from there had a reason to try and call me. I'm tired. Had a reason to try and call me, but at any rate, that's what got my day started. So I got up at 6:30 and started doing stuff on the computer that I needed to do, and then started unloading the truck. I still had everything in the truck from when I went camping, and then I went to visit the girls out in Nevada, so I had to start taking that out. And all morning long, it was like, doing something. Squirrel! Oh, you got to do something else. So I ended up with like 10 different projects going at the same time. I'm doing laundry, I'm taking stuff out of the truck, I'm straightening out things on the shelf in the garage so I can get things to fit. I come back in here, sit down and use DuckDuckGo to research something real quick, and then run back out to the garage again, then run back into the washer dryer. It's just been one of those days. I couldn't hold it steady. I just kept doing a bunch of different things, and then I had to leave. Let's see, about 11:30, because I had told my parents that I would pick up lunch and come over, and then my dad gets all of the recyclables from us kids. We all save them for him, and then take them to him, and then he puts them in big, huge bags, and then normally goes and drops them off. It's decaf, but it still tastes good. Kind of chilly this afternoon. And then I would say once a month he goes over and drops them off and gets cash for it. And so today I ran over to El Pollo Loco and I got the little mini bowls. So we went over and had those. And then I loaded up the back of my truck with, can't believe I didn't take a picture. I should have done that. Loaded up the back of my truck with his recycles. They filled the entire back of my truck. Single layer. Not all the way to the top, but single layer. So anyways, he got, let's see, there was plastic bottles, there were some cans, and some, glass bottles. There was some, believe it or not, beer bottles in there. And so I ran him over to the recyclable place, and he ended up with $51 in recyclable cash. Not too shabby. Let's see, what did I do? Then I left there. My sister called, so ran over and visited with her for a while, which is only 5 houses down the end of the street, and then zip back up here and finishing up my laundry. And it's Friday. The lawnmower guys come, so I moved the Suzuki, the Samurai, on Fridays. I park it across the street at Anthony's, because otherwise with the top down, everything goes in there. And as much as I like Gus and the guys that cut my grass, they just get that blower and it all lands inside the Samurai. So I have it all pretty well vacuumed out right now, so I just park it across the street, and then when they're done, I go get it and bring it back. Well, I do now, because in the past I've left it over there, and let's see, I've lost a tire iron, I lost a collapsible box, I lost a cell phone holder suction cup to the front window. So I don't leave it across the street anymore with the top off, because I didn't know, but that I guess translates into help yourself and take things. Didn't understand how that worked. So I bring it back over and put it in the driveway. But anyways, the weekend is here, and I got to thinking, because my parents and I were talking about the state of California. And I know some of you live in other states that watch this, but in California, we have King Newsom, and he has decided to, in his infinite wisdom once again, to move us back on the scale that he created. Not anything to do with anybody with any science. It's just the one that he created, the color code thing. And I guess we're heading back to purple or whatever the hell it is. because the numbers spiked, as they have everywhere else in the nation. So looks like we're going to be closing everything down again just as Thanksgiving starts to show up. And they already canceled Halloween. You remember how that went. So what they're telling us is only 3 different households should get together for Thanksgiving, and it should be 10 people or less, and you should wear a mask, and you should eat outside. And so I was, discussing with my parents. Now, obviously, I'm immunocompromised because of my cancer. My mom has asthma, so she's compromised. And also, too, I guess I should pop this in here. When I go to visit my parents, I don't hug them. We do the virtual hug thing, and I sit on the other side of the living room. So I keep my 6-foot distance, keep the visits, to a minimum. And so they're safe. I feel like they're safe. And my dad sometimes will put a mask on if he's going to show me something up close, which I appreciate that he does that. But with Thanksgiving coming, Kelly and I had talked about going up to see her family. And as far as I know, that's still the plan. But now with King Newsom stepping it up again or back again, however you want to look at it, makes it kind of tough because my father-in-law is been fighting cancer. This is his 4th time around, and he's in remission right now. But he's not in any kind of condition to be exposed. My mother-in-law, she shouldn't be exposed either. So it raises some questions. How do you handle that? Are we going to wear masks? Are we going to stay outside the whole time, socially distance? I have no idea. So I would love to know what you guys have going on. If you would, comment below and let me know what's your deal for Thanksgiving. You guys going to just pass it for this year, or get together and be socially distanced, or wear masks, or make sure that you're outside the whole time? I don't know. My sister and I were talking about it. 2020 is just a shit house on fire in a dumpster fire. It's, in fact, we were talking that I will personally smack anybody who says that it can't get any worse, or that 2021 is can't be any worse. Don't say that, because it could. And probably from this point on, next year we'll look back, and if something's bad, we'll go, oh, it's bad, but it's not 2020 bad. Because literally, this has sucked this year. But let me know below. Write down how you guys are going to handle it. Just because I'm nosy, and I would love to know. But because we all have prostate cancer, something's got to be different, right? I mean, just let me know how you're going to handle it. I would really like to know. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Let's see. My wife's got a Zoom call going with her girls when she gets home. And it's 4:15 now, so I got time for a nap. So I'm going to go grab myself a little nap. Have a wonderful weekend. As always, thank you for the prayers, for the positive vibes, for the good thoughts, for the aloha, for the shaka, for the juju, everything. Appreciate it all. Just have a bitchin' weekend, and then I will talk to you guys, I don't know, maybe I'll cut one over the weekend, maybe not. But I'm looking forward to seeing what your comments are on how you're going to handle Thanksgiving. All right, so God bless y'all. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.